Now, there's no doubt about it, when it comes to casting the villain, Hollywood actor Gary Oldman is usually your guy.
Yeah, he's played many twisted characters: an assassin, a vampire, a bent copper, a Rastafarian hooligan, to name just a few. OK, but there's nothing twisted about his new critically acclaimed role in the blockbuster Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
There's a mole right at the top of the circus. He's been there for years.
I need you to do something.
You have to assume they're watching. He's a fanatic, and the fanatic is always concealing a secret. Hello, Ricky.
I needed to see you.
Why? Now's the time. It is one of 5 men. All I want from you is one code name. Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy.
Oh, so
I've not seen that.
You haven't seen that one?
No.
Oh, well, there you are. Something new for you.
Yeah.
I'll give you a copy of that.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
So is that, are they all code names, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy? Is that where the title comes from?
Yes, that's where they. Yes, that's where they come from. All the different operatives at the circus, which is a sort of
top of MI5.
The top of MI5
yeah.
That came from, I believe, he got it from the Cambridge Circus. That little sort of that roundabout there.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. That's where it comes from.
Carrie did that, and what you have to do is work out who it is. You see, and I could tell you who it is, but you'll never guess.
You always think you know who it is.
No, that's very good. Do you know one of the things I enjoyed about it, Gary, was going back to the 70s. I mean, both you and me, we would be children of the 70s. We would have been teenagers in the 70s. And the 70s, I understand, in that world, the spy world, it was a dark time. It really was, and that's portrayed very much in the film.
Yeah, he's captured. I think Thomas Alfredson, the director, along with the designer and the cinematographer, but they've captured that sort of damp tweed suits, dandruff, Brill cream and smoky rooms, haven't they? Where everything was flares and everything was orange.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But you see, also the 70s to me, there was a lot of fun. I think because it was the winter of discontent and there were all sorts of things going on. People think it's a really depressing time. But actually, I remember it for Charlie's Angels and pop music, glam rock, and
well, of course, at the time, I mean, the question that one is asked because it's set. You know, the backdrop to the film, it's espionage and it's the Cold War. Yeah. And the question that you're asked is, were you aware of the Russian threat and what was going on in the world? Well, of course, at that time, I mean, the chemicals in my body were sort of rearranging themselves. It was all hormonal. It was girls and it was David Bowie.
Music, yeah.
I don't remember anything about the Cold War.
Do you remember the series? The series with Sarah Guinness. That was what, in '79.
Yeah, so I remember it. I remember it very well because it was the days before VCRs and TiVo and all of that, and you would adjust your social calendar to stay in for that. Was it like an hour on a Sunday night or something? And it was. I mean, the 3 I remember: Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, Brideshead Revisited, and I, Claudius, were the real beginnings of that long form.
Yes, no, that's all very cerebral, great stuff, classic stuff. But that's not what you intended to be at that stage. You wanted to be a musician at that stage, didn't you?
At that time, I was learning. I was teaching myself how to play the guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what made you change from wanting to be a musician to acting?
I had a small talent for music, really, I think, and I was never in school plays, was never really interested in it, and then one evening I was watching TV, and there's an old Brian Forbes movie called The Raging Moon that starred Malcolm McDowell, young Malcolm McDowell, and it was like a light going on. It was like a light bulb. That was it. And I thought, that's what I want to do that.
Tell me, but with seeing Guinness and Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, did you revisit that before doing this film?
No.
No, him being him and what he did that put you under any sort of pressure, did you feel?
Yeah, there was the ghost of Guinness.
Yes.
I mean, it wasn't...
I liked your voice in it, incidentally. Yeah. I thought there were shades of...
There's probably maybe a shade of that, and Le Carré, because I met him.
Did you?
So I stole some of the inflections from John. But I remember Guinness, the ghost of him was very much there. He had popularised the role. It was very much beloved, his interpretation.
Well, everybody, the critics and your cast members are all saying that, you know, this is an amazing role that you're playing. Colin Firth, one of your co-stars, he says it's been a long time coming. I think he's among the best that's ever been. I'd have been throwing awards at him for 30 years. And people are now saying this is your Oscar
He's lovely. He's
character.
a gentleman, Colin.
Yes. Well, we don't want to jinx that. We hope in January we're talking to you about picking up that Oscar.
Well, people are saying this, and it's nice. Well, it's nice that they're saying it. You know, it's better they say it than not
don't say it. Yeah. What about now? A lot of people will not know that your sister is Layla Morse, who plays Big Mo in EastEnders.
Yeah.
What a connection there! Was there ever any desire to go into a soap? Are you proud of what she does? Or?
Well, I'm very proud. Yeah. I gave her a part in Kneel by Mouth.
Yeah.
And created a monster.
Layla, if you're watching, I'm sure he doesn't mean that. We love you.
No, I mean it in the nicest possible way.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy is out today. It's at a cinema near you, and it is a thinking person's film. It's a good watch.
You can't look away for a minute,
You can't look away. Gary, good talking to you, and every success with it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gary. Good to meet you.